What do you do when the person you love starts refusing to eat and you feel helpless to stop it? For caregivers, watching this happen is heartbreaking, but there are reasons behind the change and compassionate steps you can take to help. Let's walk through them together. Hi, I'm 𝗗𝗃𝗺𝗃. My wife Sonia was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in January 2020 at the age of 65. I've seen too many caregivers suffer physically, emotionally, and mentally, oftentimes more than the loved ones they care for. I was determined not to let this disease take me down, and I found a way to cope. Now I help other caregivers do the same. Watching someone you love stop eating can be deeply distressing, especially when you're already stretched thin as a caregiver. For people living with dementia, changes in appetite or outright refusal to eat is sadly not uncommon. But understanding why it happens and learning gentle, practical ways to respond can turn moments of fear and frustration into opportunities for care and connection. This guide will explore the common reasons why people with dementia may stop eating, along with proven caregiver strategies to help reawaken interest in food and maintain good nutrition for as long as possible. So, why appetite changes in dementia? Appetite loss in dementia isn't always about the food itself. It's usually a signal, a clue that something else is going on beneath the surface. Let's look at the most common causes. Cognitive and sensory decline. People with dementia often forget to eat, don't recognize food, or struggle to understand what to do with it. Some may no longer recognize hunger cues or the food on their plate. They may ask, "What is this?" or "What do I do with it?" Some lose the sense of taste and smell, making food seem bland or unappealing. Others experience visual, spatial difficulties that make food on a plate hard to distinguish. What about physical challenges? Eating becomes difficult when dementia is coupled with mouth pain due to dental issues, dry mouth, or ill-fitting dentures. Swallowing difficulties, also known as dysphagia, and hand coordination problems, making utensils hard to manage. Emotional and environmental factors. Stress, depression, confusion, and overstimulation can all suppress appetite. A noisy room, unfamiliar surroundings, or feeling rushed can lead someone to shut down. Eating in silence or isolation may cause sadness. A loud, chaotic dining area may cause withdrawal. Feeling loss of control or independence at mealtime may trigger resistance. Also, side effects of medications. Many medications used to manage symptoms of dementia or related conditions like depression, anxiety, or high blood pressure can reduce appetite, cause nausea, or alter taste. Advancing disease. As dementia progresses, especially in the late stages, eating may become less of a priority for the body. The person may sleep more, move less, and begin the natural slowing down that often comes near the end of life. While Sonia hasn't stopped eating altogether, it now takes nearly 2 hours for her to finish what's on her plate, and that's with me helping her, bite by bite. Over the past year, she's lost about 20 pounds. For someone who's only 5 feet tall, that's a significant drop. I had her primary care doctor run a full blood panel, but everything came back within the normal range. Her neurologist recently began transitioning her from one anti-seizure medication to another to see if it makes a difference. I've also started giving her 2 Boost very high calorie shakes each day, 530 calories each. I know it's not the most ideal nutritional plan, but with her doctor's blessing, I've come to realize that at this stage, calories matter more than clean eating. I'm just trying to prolong the inevitable and give her as much comfort and nourishment as I can. This is the reality many caregivers quietly face, doing everything they can to ease their loved one's journey, even when the end feels closer than ever. So what can caregivers do? What can caregivers do? Gentle ways to encourage eating. Understanding the cause is the first step. Now, here are practical, loving strategies to support someone with dementia who isn't eating. Create a calm, familiar environment. Keep distractions minimal. Turn off the TV and reduce background noise. Use solid-colored plates to help food stand out. Stick to routine. Serve meals at the same time and in the same spot every day. Consider soft music or even sitting and eating together to make it feel social. Offer finger foods. Try bite-sized sandwiches, fruit slices, cheese cubes, boiled eggs, soft granola bars or meatballs. Offer nutrient-dense options they can graze on throughout the day. Another thing you can do, simplify choices. Offer 1 or 2 choices at a time. Show the food instead of asking. Serve small portions, less intimidating, and can always be refilled. Focus on favorites. Rekindle appetite by offering familiar or favorite foods, even if they don't seem healthy. Tap into cultural or childhood favorites. Address swallowing or dental issues. Have a dentist check for mouth sores, gum disease, or denture problems. Consult a speech-language pathologist to evaluate for dysphagia. Offer softer foods, purees, or thickened liquids. Try nutritional supplements wisely. Ask a doctor about liquid nutrition supplements like Ensure or Boost, best to pair with regular foods if possible. Stay flexible and observant. Some days will be better than others. Watch for mood or pattern changes. Adapt to new preferences without stress. Make it a shared moment. Sit and eat with them. Model behavior gently. Offer gentle encouragement, not commands. In later stages, focus on comfort, not calories. Let go of food rules. Offer moist, easy-to-swallow foods. Offer ice chips, sips, and loving presence. When to seek help. Always speak to a doctor if your loved one suddenly stops eating or drinking. They've lost weight quickly. They show signs of dehydration, confusion, or physical pain. And final thoughts, you're not failing. If your loved one won't eat, it's not your fault. Appetite loss is one of the hardest emotional moments caregivers face, but your care, love, and presence still matter more than you know. Sometimes just sitting quietly with them, offering a smile, a spoonful, or a soft hand on theirs is nourishment enough. You're doing better than you think. What's one thing you've tried that helped your loved one eat, or something you're still struggling with? Let me know in the comments below. I read and reply to every one. If you're feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, or like you're losing yourself in caregiving, you're not alone. That's exactly why I created the Caregiver Mastery System, a step-by-step roadmap designed to help you manage stress, anger, and burnout so you can care for your loved one without sacrificing yourself in the process. Inside, you'll learn how to say yes to yourself without guilt, reduce overwhelm, and find peace, even during the hardest moments. I call this place Heaven Island, a mindset of calm and clarity where you can care for your loved one without losing yourself. And just so you know, this isn't some giant time-consuming program. I didn't create it to add more to your plate. I created it to lift the weight off your shoulders. The lessons are short and practical, and if you apply what I teach in just minutes a day, I guarantee you'll start to feel a real difference in 2 or 3 weeks. Click the link below or visit caregivermasterysystem.com to get started today. If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. I post caregiver support videos every Monday and Thursday. And if this message resonated with you, share it using the hashtag #CaregiverMastery so other caregivers can find the support they need too. You're not alone in this. Let's do this together.